think. Come to the damn table and talk.
Can I ask you, Representative Ocasio-Cortez, on that? Because we actually heard from House Speaker Mike Johnson today on Chuck Schumer. He said he's supporting the shutdown to prevent a primary challenge from his left wing. Do you think that's what's driving Senator Schumer here?
No, absolutely not. It's such an insane suggestion. And in fact, it speaks to how desperate they are. This claim has been, Mike Johnson's been saying this, John Thune's been saying this. They are saying this because they are refusing to do their job. They're grasping for straws. They're trying to make this about political tabloids and political intrigue and horse races, exactly the kinds of things that people are sick of in this country. We're sick of it. We're sick of talking about these horse races, and we're sick of leaders who only want to spend their time talking about that instead of talking about real issues that affect our lives.
You posted open the government, swear in Adelita Grijalva and release the Epstein files. You are a coward and a pedo protector. You posted at Mike Johnson. I mean, it's so ridiculous, all the different excuses he keeps trying when everyone knows it's because of the Epstein files.
100%. And he's the one that literally a week ago was like, I'll swear her in whenever she wants to be sworn in. No. Right. You clearly won't. This whole debate with Hakeem Jeffries and Johnson, I don't think Mikey's going to show up. I think he's talking a lot of
on C-SPAN,
bravado.
He actually backed out this morning.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah. Yes, because he does not have a leg to stand on. Brendan Boyle, our favorite Weeblo from the great Commonwealth of
Pennsylvania.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mike Johnson, a few years ago, there was a trend people might remember called quiet quitting. Well, Mike Johnson and the House Republicans have decided to do their own version of quiet quitting. They've decided just to cancel session, period. They canceled session 3 weeks ago. They canceled session 2 weeks ago. They now canceled it last week and this week. There is clearly no strategy there other than, just pure sheer laziness.
Yeah.
We've been obviously talking about this young Republican story. Santiago Mayer, our other stem cell besides Bella, said the young Republican story makes sense once you remember these folks are repulsive to women and are making their inability to get laid into everyone's problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's of course like rape is hilarious, and it's just it always comes all together, doesn't it? The anti-Semitism, the misogyny, the homophobia, the racism, it's always, right? I mean, it's like clockwork.
Absolutely. And the defense of these text messages, 2,900 pages that released of these horrible text messages. And J.D. Vance's excuse felt very Brock Turner. Very Brock Turner. Like, oh, he's young, let's not ruin their life. Some of them are 40. These aren't young people. These aren't kids. Stop calling them kids.
Right.
That's what their narrative is. That's what they're doing. And then people are like, oh, yeah, they're just kids and the locker room talk. No, these are adults.
Yeah. The introverted hiker said J.D. Vance says he refuses to clutch pearls over racist and genocidal texts sent by young Republicans. And he was totally cool with clutching pearls over people pointing out how literal racist quotes from Charlie Kirk. It's clear by now that blatant racism is not a red line for any Republican leaders. I mean, it's true. Just quoting Charlie Kirk's racist thoughts was, grounds to get you fired, deported,
literally
right?
Grounds to get you fired. Yeah, I mean, it's absurd. It is terrifying, too, because this, unfortunately, is the future of the Republican Party. And if Republicans were actually had any good members left, they would be now denouncing this as loudly as they possibly can. The party's gone. The Republican Party is gone at this point. I don't know if it can be revived.
Yeah.
I have no idea if there's any life in it, but it is gone right now.
Right. It doesn't surprise you that this is what's in the pipeline. This is what's in office. These are the leaders of the party from, Trump on down. One last one from Santiago. He said rank and file young Republicans are more upset at the guy who leaked their leadership's Nazi group chat than they are at their leadership for being in a Nazi group chat. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's just, you're once again, Dana, they're just sad they got caught.
Exactly. And I listen. I'm not. There's a very distinct look to many of these people.
Yes.
That's all I want to say. I'm not shaming anyone, but they're very white. They don't look very healthy. Some of them look closeted. It's very interesting the demographic.
Yeah, I'm always like, oh, that's the master race? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is, like, we're told this is part of, why Trump won the brosphere, the manosphere, the whole alpha male thing. And I just, meanwhile, big balls muggers evade prison sentence, get probation. The two teenagers who beat up Doge employee Edward Big Balls Korstein were able to avoid jail after pleading guilty. One was a 15-year-old girl.
Sorry.
One was a 15-year-old boy. We do not condone violence in any way.
No, I'm sorry,
just
we
saying,
do not. Absolutely
this
not.
is the alpha male party that got beat up by a 15-year-old girl, and
Literally.
Okay, I
apologize for my.
Sometimes the jokes just write themselves, Steffi. You don't have to feel badly about delivering the news. It's just the facts.
I rest my case, Your Honor. Okay. By the way, who posted this? I saw footage of Pete Hegseth defending his press mandate, whatever, this morning. Hegseth looks like he's gained between 20 and 25 pounds since he took office. How does that jive with his no fatties policy? I mean, poor Chris Lavoie, who had to shop in the Husky department of Sears.
Still scarred by that.
I feel bad for these 7 members of the Texas National Guard. They were forced to do the walk of shame back to Texas. Did you see this? 7 members of the Texas National Guard were sent home following their deployment to Illinois for failing to meet fitness standards in the aftermath of viral photos. Yes,
because they were photographed getting out of that van, looking like they did.
Right.
They were sent home.
Wow.
Right.
Yep.
Numerous social media users poked fun. I had not heard Operation Desert Storm, but I have heard. I have heard Meal Team 6 and Gravy Seals, but I had not heard previously. Yes.
I think Operation Desert Storm might be my favorite.
That's new. Wow. Speaking of which, I don't know what's happening. When even Donald Trump saying something true every now and again. What's happening? Is he alternating with Marjorie Taylor Greene? He roasts himself over his unattractive beach body. I'm like, wow, a little self-awareness.
No, what he was doing is he was insulting.
He was
Joe
using
Biden.
it to insult Joe Biden.
Yeah.
But just right. He said, "I like to be like my." Oh, he was asked if he would go to Egypt, to the beach, or something. I don't. Or no, not. I'm sorry, Argentina. Yes, Argentina. He said, "I'd like to be like Biden. I'd like to go to the beach. You know, my legs are not quite as thin as his. My legs are slightly heavier." Yeah. The cankles and all. My arms are slightly larger. My body's a little bit larger than his. I'm not sure it would be appreciated at the beach, but I'm not going to take a chance. You won't see me in a bathing suit. Oh, praise Jesus for small favors. Dear God.
Well, he lives at the beach in Florida, but he's never been on the beach?
No. You won't see me in a bathing suit sitting on the beach in Argentina, falling down and not being able to lift a 3-ounce chair meant for old people to lift, and he couldn't lift it. Oh, see, he was spinning into it. By the way, this is all untrue. I don't know. Do I need to say that? Okay. So he had a problem. He spent too much time on the beach. Someone told him he looked good in a bathing suit, and you'd see a guy on the beach all the time. Viral video of Biden's beach visit shows no evidence he had trouble lifting a beach chair. But okay, can I just say, when he was speaking in front of the Knesset, he's so he's bashing Biden, he's bashing President Obama, he's bashing Hillary Clinton. It's just,
he's a disgusting human being. He's asking for a pardon for Netanyahu in front of and then people are cheering. It's just,
yeah,
ugh.
Yeah, and meanwhile,
so I have to say, ugh,
yeah,
ugh. So it's a whole mishpucha, isn't it?
It is.
All right. 19. Oh, no. Listen, she's all aglow from her new listing of the Out 100.
Oh, wouldn't you be?
Yes.
You were
insufferable.
insufferable.
Back when I got it.
You were insufferable.
When I got it back
it.
in 1932, I was.
I wanted to talk to you both, Yahweh and Yesh, because I wrote a book, and it's about you guys, but it's really about some of your fans. The mean ones, the racist ones, the homophobe ones, the ones who don't like women. You guys come off really well in the book. Jesus, you come off really good in this book.
Yeah, I've heard that when people talk about the Bible, they tell me that God, you come off really well.
Said no one ever.
Jesus comes off really well. Yeah, no, God, you're very impressive, God. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but you there's some moments, Almighty, where you're kind of the alcoholic stepgod. You know, if you know what I'm saying. But Jesus, he's chill throughout. Like he's proof of evolution.
But John, people have been twisting my message, right? And that's what this book is about.
It really is, Jesus. I mean, I've gone through this book of yours many times. You never said anything against the gays. You never said anything against women having to be forced to be pregnant. I mean, you're not against abortion. You're against the death penalty, Jesus. I know that. You're like your dad in that you tell us to welcome the stranger.
Yeah. I mean, the right people are twisting my message left and right, and we can't take it anymore. So we're so excited to have this book, a really rock-solid resource to show people what the Bible actually says. And that's why we love you, John. You're spreading our true good word.
Simon & Schuster's Avid Reader Press presents Separation of Church and Hate, the bold, hilarious new book from John Fugelsang, available September 9th and on sale now at your local independent bookstore or your favorite non-evil website.